We're away, getting away nicely. The inside was Sacred Can You. Lucario up there too, and in behind runners there we go to I'm Joe Black, followed down in the paint there by Ki 2. Back we go to Daisy. They're pretty well spread out. Pine Tree Blue, Regaza Lucille, and last of all, Big Time Flow. Lucario gives them all a look at the rail, but it's well clear. It's going to kick the prize and kick it nicely. Lucario in the first, Sacred Can You. Then we go back here now to Ki, followed I'm Joe Black. That's followed out by here by Daisy. Further back in transit there, Regaza Lucille, Pine Tree Blue. And a Big Time Flow a long way from them. Don't know if it come to grief, but it's a fair way from them. Money Well placed the first. Lucario has done the job well. 8 to beat the 1. And we had the 4 up there too, didn't we? They're 21 and 33, the winner's time. 8, 1, 4 and the 3. Racing. Rockin' Fancy finds the bunny quickly though on the inside. Alamein BD gives a bit of cheek, and out wide of the track there we go to Smashed and Bro, but it just keeps pushing. Rockin' Fancy in front, going bold as Smashed and Bro. In behind runners there is Alamein BD, Mighty Par. That's followed a length or two back there by Exciting Dream, Mockingjay, but up they come, and Rockin' Fancy will kick you home. Rockin' Fancy, Smashed and Bro. Then we go to Alamein BD, followed there by Mighty Par. That's been followed home there late towards the back of the field there on crossing. We would have had that runner there was Exciting Dream, wasn't it? Back there, further back in transit was Mockingjay. Never got into it, and talking about not getting into it, Marlene's Terror was a long way from them. 3 will get home here, and that is Rockin' Fancy from the Schofield Kennels to beat the 4, the 2 and the 5. We're away. California King is slow. Early speed. Dipsy Lala whipping the outside though. Big Boy Dino finds the lead. Fancy Malak second. Dipsy Lala. California King starts to run. Boss Appeal. That's been followed back there now by Belrani vicariously, and Homebush Titan on the corner, still kicking nicely. There is Big Boy Dino trying hard the inside. Fancy Malak. Big Boy Dino very late. California King. That's followed back there now by Fancy Malak. Out wide of the track there we had Belrani. Homebush Titan was in that pack there with Boss Appeal. And further back in transit on crossing would have been Dipsy Lala. And the last one home was Vicariously. 5 over the 8 and 2 here. As we go to the post, the 5 just found the lead off the top and has been too strong. Big Boy Dino back to backs him. Number 8, California King. Still late getting out was a California King. And he's got to the line strongly. Slow away there would have been Ballafors of the early speed. Goes the way here. Black Dude puts a couple of them there off the track. A little Corborn Wales. That's followed it down on the inside of runners by Corborn Bright. Then we go to Radley Reason, and last of all Ballafors. And off down the back they go, and it's a one-dog affair. Black Dude, he's very wide on the track as he passes the 300. Then we go back then out of Corborn Bright. That's been followed by Corborn Wales, Radley Reason, and tailed off Ballafors. Off the top they come, still in front. There is Black Dude. Corborn Bright starts to run now, getting dangerously close. Black Dude starting to wobble. Corborn Bright rails underneath it, short of the post. Corborn Bright will get up and beat Black Dude. Where are the rest? Here they come. Radley Reason, followed back there by Corborn Wales, and Ballafors the last of all. Well, there you go. Black Dude opened them up 20 lengths, and this greyhound just gobbled it up halfway down Corborn Bright, and gets the prize nicely too. Has raced away in the business end to beat the 8, Black Dude, at a time of 38 and 37. From we're off. Field gets away well. Look, showing a bit of early speed, as you know. Lachlan round the outside goes Big Don't Talk, finds the lead. Tucked in behind there is Stylish Fancy. Botany Junction back there to you know Lachlan. They'll follow the inside. Hashtag Josh looks all good. At the tail of the field there, Razzo along with Lochinvar Blaze. Up they come. Don't Talk. They're trying hard the outside there. Botany Junction grabs it. Then we go Don't Talk, Stylish Fancy. Back there to Hashtag Josh. You know Lachlan. Out wider there was Razzo. When it was all over, it was never going to win. Back there we go. Looks all good and Lochinvar Blaze. 7 will get home here. The last few bounds will beat the 8. 21 and 40 the winner's time. And a good performance here by number 7 Botany Junction. 7, 8, 6 and 1. Running 6 and 63. First split in a moment or two. Off. Beginners 1, they do 2, and showing up middle of the pack there was Prophecy, puts 1 or 2 on them from Pretty Chic. The inside there is Spanish Fancy, and behind runners there is a Tongariro Gold Class, and round the outside is Regaza Gina. Prophecy, the one they've got to catch it, screaming after the bunny. Pretty Chic comes out of the pack, followed back there now by Spanish Fancy, Gold Class at Tongariro, and last of all Regaza Gina. Up they come on the classy Prophecy, and again an easy. Pretty Chic was second, a third across the line there. That runner was Spanish Fancy. They followed back in our Tongariro Regaza Gina back there with Gold Class. Yeah, found the lead. You weren't going to run Prophecy down when it finds the lead. Found it and just kept running. 587, 18 and 73, 6 and 81, 25 and 54. 7 to beat the 3. Here jumped out nicely, found the bunny, and really it was all over. Off and getting away nicely there was Shelby King, showing a bit of speed out wide there. Miyazora, Shelby King second. Third spot there is Prancing Bee, Peter Malik. They followed a little gap there, Chevy Impala. Round the outside of that runner there is Winsome George, plenty to do. Back there Benji Ruth's Raider. On the corner and right down the outside, Miyazora, the prize easy. Miyazora will get you home. Shelby King second. Third across there, Peter Malik, followed back there by Ruth's Raider. Big gap in the field there to Winsome George. That's been followed up between runners. There was Benji. Back there, Prancing Bee, and last Chevy Impala not sighted. Off gone. Oh, that was nice, wasn't it? What time did that run? Off the boxes, 21 and 31. That's a good run. They're running 6 and 64. Nothing could catch that today. The lids go up and away it had gone. Will win nicely from it. The 4 in Shelby King's got a cheeky race. So then we go the way of the 3. Off. Jazz Boy Jack astride, slow bit of early speed out wide. There we go, 2 Mitigator up there, 2 along the paint. There is Spud Missile, followed out by Cold Turkey. Wide on the track there is Jazz Boy Jack. The inside of runners there is Magic Arrow. That's followed out by there by God Air Contemporaneous, and where's Karoma? Off the top they come. In front, Mitigator, Spud Missile gives plenty. The rail opens up here for Jazz Boy Jack. Mitigator will still kick. Jazz Boy Jack, one last dig, misses. Mitigator, Jazz Boy Jack, then we go Spud Missile, followed back there by Where's Karoma when it was all over. Goddard was followed back towards the tail of the field here now by Magic Arrow, Cold Turkey, and Contemporaneous will be last. Nice win, found the lead, the 8, and just kept on running. Will do the job. We'll beat the 2, who else do we have up there? The 3, wasn't it? And the 1, 8, 3, 1 and 2, or 8, 1, 3 and 2. It goes up 8, 1, 3 and 2. There in a 25 and 82. And racing, jumping out is Karuba Queen out by the track. There we go too. Up there too was Fancy Rover. Aqua Wolf for the play. They followed down on the inside of runners in a compact field. This time Pedro back there too. T Parida and Forces followed her towards the tail of the field. Time Fraud back there is Addicted. Up they come the inside. Aqua Wolf has got to the lead and he'll dash away. Aqua Wolf this time Pedro. Then we go the way here now of T Parida and Force. Karuba Queen zipping Will. Followed back there by a Time Fraud. Further back there would have been Addicted and Fancy Rover. Favourite too strong here, wasn't it? Aqua Wolf. The two has done it well. A downgraded run. And back up he goes. 14.74 the first split, and the run in 6 and 64. 2 to beat 5. The 4. Off Trelise away fairly, bit of early speed up in the middle of the pack. There was Shandell, and wider out on the track. There we go to Janix with a play up there too as Verlaine's Flyer. They followed wider still there too. Viva Vane down on the inside of runners there. That is Thrilling Style. It's outside there. Verlaine's Flyer, and out the back door Ghost Rider, Fancy Invader. Off the top they come, and Shandell still kicking nicely. Janik down the outside. The inside there is Trelise and Viva Vane at them late. Up they come, and Shandell all the way will get home from Janik. Then we go Thrilling Style. Trelise is tucked up there. Out wide on the track there we would have had Verlaine's Flyer. Further back on transit on crossing was a Ghost Rider back there, Viva Vane, and Fancy Invader I think was the other one that was back in the pack there also. 3 to beat 7, and as they've gone to the post, I think Thrilling Style was tucked down on the paint there, and the fourth one across in a 25 and 76 was the one. 3721 592 1905. And racing, favourite Festival Miss last, early speed going the way here of Cosmic Mac round the outside of runners. There is Feel the Vibe down on the inside. There we go to Snapchat kicking the outside. There is Rock and Rod. They're followed back in transit here now by Renroy. Further back there, Festival Miss has dropped to the tail of the field there. Up they come and still kicking away here. Mac, Cosmic Mac and nicely. Feel the Vibe second. Third across there we go Found Roman Rock and Rod. That's been followed back in transit here by Snapchat. That's followed home here by Winning Knocker. Favourites done nothing. Festival Miss and Renroy. He'll be last. Nice one here to the blue rug of Cosmic Mac. Found its feet in the rush. 21 and 29, so a nice clip. Will do the job and do it well here. Just watching the replay here. The 3 went for a gap going into the first bend and got dragged right down. So that was the end of Festival Miss. And racing, a good dispatch, middle of the pack there too to Gamba. Does find its feet in the rush. Good return with the play. The inside there we go to T Maria Zagato. Pretty handy round the outside of runners there, making up a bit of ground with Thrilling Brave. Dropping to the tail of the field there. Thrilling Rebel Power J off the top. They come and still in front. There is Tagambo. Good return, giving plenty. Here comes Yes No Maybe. In behind runners there too Zagato and T Maria. But up they come Tagambo from box to the post. Wins it from Yes No Maybe. Then we go the way here of Good Return. Zagato followed back there now by T Maria. Further back there would have been Thrilling Rebel, Thrilling Bravo, Power J. 5 bounced led all the way. Has Tagambo been too strong in a 25 and 63. Wraps up a nice day for Gloria and Arch. Beating the 1. Yes, No, Maybe. Then we go the way of the 3, and that was Good Return. And the first 4 with the 4. 5, 1, 3 and 4, 25, 63, 585, 18 and 86.